Hello and welcome to Kain and Company here on CBT Automotive Network. Today I've got the pleasure of interviewing Clay Buckley, the president of the CauseNetwork. And Clay has been generous enough to spend time with me this morning so that we can learn more about how this valuable network can actually help dealers. So Clay, welcome to the show. I appreciate your time today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. A pleasure being here.
Clay, tell me a little bit about your background. How did you get involved with CauseNetwork? I understand you founded it, and something must have sparked in you at some point.
Yeah, well, we originally developed the company to help veterans and students get their discounts online because there was trouble with how can you validate them. But in the course of that, what we found was there was a real need in the charity space for assistance in raising money. There were tough economic times, and the tools that the charities had weren't adequate for them to raise enough money to support their cause. So we shifted our company to creating online digital tools and fundraisers for charities that we give away free to the charities to help them raise funds in non-traditional ways.
Wow. So what caused you to get into that? How in your background were you driven by this desire?
Well, I worked at the AARP, so I come from the nonprofit space, but this was a real interesting way to mix my business background, marketing background with doing a good thing. And it's really fun to be building a business where you know that you're helping terrific causes that really need your help.
I can imagine. Well, could you put a word into the AARP and let them know I'm not ready yet? I will accept the discounts. I'm already on their mailing list, so you guys must have, when you were there, developed this rich database.
Well, I wasn't on the direct mail side of the business. They claim to have very sophisticated tools to figure out who to mail to, but I've talked to so many people that aren't 50 yet and still are getting the mailing. So I pretty much think they hit everybody in the whole country.
I believe they're smart on that. So let's talk about the CauseNetwork in particular and what it does actually, not only for the people who are in the charity, but for consumers and businesses.
Sure. Well, what CauseNetwork does is ultimately it's a platform where businesses can reach consumers through cause marketing effort under the umbrella of the cause that the consumers choose, their favorite cause. So consumers will pick a charity, whether it be their local PTA or whether it be the Association for Parkinson's Disease or whatever. And then they do a bunch of different activities, shopping, donating, through that website or mobile app that we built for the charity. And we track back monies that are generated by those activities and donate them through to the charities. And one of the most exciting things that we just launched literally 2 weeks ago was the ability for charities to take car donations. And one of the things, I don't know how many people know it, but there's over 750,000 cars that are donated each year in the United States. And until now, only 3% of charities could accept car donations. And what we've enabled now is for charities large and small to take car donations for their cause.
Wow. So I would imagine that there are some parameters. I would guess that the cars have to be at least somewhat passable to drive, or what are the criteria?
No, that's one of the great things is there are no parameters on the vehicle that you donate. It doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be in good condition. We've entered into a partnership whereby we come and pick up the cars, take them back, refurbish them, and then resell them, and then the proceeds from that car goes to the charity. And the donor gets the tax write-off for the full resale value of the car.
Wow. So let's switch gears to car dealers. And I know when I operated our family dealership, every time a car would pull up to the curb and they would get out and wouldn't look at the cars, I thought they were coming right into my office as a general manager to say, hey, we're having an event, we're having a charity, or can you contribute? So there's got to be a win here for the dealers to want to participate.
There's definitely a win for the dealers. I've now spoken to a large number of dealers, and they're always looking for ways to contribute in their community. And now there are multiple ways that they can generate donations to the causes that they care about most. They can either pick a cause or set of causes and reach out to them and enable donations of cars to benefit those charities. Or we've loaded our database with all 975,000 501c3s in the United States. You can actually be a donation depot of sorts. People can come in, donate their car, and pick whatever charity they want. So donate to whatever charity is your favorite.
Wow.
And the other thing, I'm not from the auto industry, but I've come to understand that there are often cars that are, sitting on the lot that you just can't move and actually end up being a cost rather than a benefit to get them off the lot. And also there's trade-ins that come in and you're just cringing because, boy, you just can't give any value for a particular car given its condition and age and so forth. Now with this donation tool, dealers can smooth that trade-in process knowing that there's an alternative outlet for those cars, and they can donate any of the cars that are already on their lot that they're just not able to move.
So I understand you're not able to provide tax advice, and I guess your recommendation would be for dealers to talk to their accountants to find out exactly what the benefits are. But to me, it just seems like a natural progression beyond just writing a check to causes. And dealers inherently are very generous. If you look throughout their community, I know that our own family dealership, we're very generous, and we provide a lot of gifts into the community. So this looks as though it actually amps up the value. Are you seeing that when typically you could make a $100 contribution, this actually could take it up considerably?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we strive for at CauseNetwork is coming up with alternative ways that individuals can donate to their cause, because only about 17% of supporters, some number like that, actually will write a check to a cause. So you have a large number of people that are wanting to help a cause but are unable for one reason or another, or unwilling to write a check. So this is a great way that all those other people that are supporting a particular cause can engage with them and generate donations.
So a dealership, to a large degree, could actually become this pass-through entity, and I assume you actually teach them how to promote it locally and how to recruit consumers to come in and literally use the dealership to support the charity of their choice.
Exactly. And the fringe benefit to the dealers is you have people coming in and stopping in your dealership in order to donate their car. Once you got them on your lot, they're a captive audience for sure. But we help with the process of setting up. Each dealer that signs up gets their own branded web page to enable the vehicle donations. It's a simple form that we have information, and the next day we come and get the car. So and we'll help with co-marketing and online marketing and so forth.
Excellent. So for more information, they just visit www.CauseNetwork.com.
Yep, or we have a special dealer page set up with specific information that's at my.CauseNetwork.com/dealers.
Excellent. Well, Clay, it's been a real pleasure getting to talk to you about something that's so important. And, we just had the big event last Tuesday to where people could actually double their gifts and donations. I know several dealers that I work with were participating in that and helping advantage the charities that they support. So certainly this is a season of giving. I hope that dealers who listen to this will be inspired to want to reach out to you guys. Thank you very much for your contribution to something so vital.
Super. Thank you for having me on again. I really appreciate it.
We're sure glad to have you. And thank you very much for joining me today here on CBT Automotive Network. I'm David Kain, and I'll see you next time here on Kain & Company.